And welcome back to Ozarks Live. There's a lot of uncertainty in the world right now, but luckily there are individuals who are still around to lend a helping hand. With that being said, we get to talk today to Jennifer Triplett from Thomas Walters Law Group. First of all, Jennifer, how are you? How's the family? Everybody good?
Hi. Yes, we're all doing fine. Just a little stir crazy as everybody is, but everybody's hanging around doing fine.
Yeah, we can all relate for sure. All right, today we want to focus a little bit on estate planning in the middle of everything that's going on. There's nothing like a pandemic to make you start thinking, do I have everything in order? You guys are still working on all of this for your clients. What are you doing differently?
We are an essential business, and for some people, we're very essential right now. So, we have clients who prefer to do things different ways, and we have a lot of capabilities. So whether it's talking to clients by phone, by video conference like we're doing now, or we have other, platforms that we do video conferencing on. And a few clients we're still meeting with in our office. Of course, we only have a few people working in the office right now. Some people are working from home, and we are sanitizing things as well. But it really depends on what our clients need. And yes, for some people, it's very imperative that they get their plan in place because, we have a lot of people who have health issues. And of course, this is affecting even the healthiest of people.
Absolutely. And talk a little bit about what could happen if you don't have a proper estate plan. A lot of us are at home. We have a lot of time to sit and think about this. And if you really start thinking about it, it can be kind of terrifying. So give us the skinny on what we need to be thinking about to avoid a real problem down the road.
Sure. A lot of people wait to the last minute to do their estate planning. It's usually when there is some call to action. Somebody is ill, somebody has passed away, there's conflict in the family, but everybody does need some sort of estate plan, whether it's a will plan or a trust plan. Typically these days, a trust plan is more useful, more prevalent for a couple of reasons. Number one, if you have no estate plan at all, or even with a will plan, you could very well end up in a probate court proceeding. And of course, as most people have heard, that is a very costly, long, drawn out situation. And if there is any conflict in the family, that is even more complex and complicated and drawn out even longer. So we don't want you to end up in probate court. We want for you to get your wishes down on paper. And that is basically telling, telling the family when you're gone or if you're incapacitated, who you want to have in charge to make decisions, whether it's financial decisions or healthcare decisions. And then, of course, to let people know that when you pass away, and of course we all will eventually, how you want your assets distributed. And it's very important to have that down in paper because, sometimes it's not just as easy as you would think it would be. Sometimes families are very complex. Sometimes there's a lot of conflict in the family. Sometimes there are disabled individuals that we need to plan for. So, we need to take all of those things into an account. And we also need to make sure that our assets are accounted for so people know what there is, where to find things, and of course, how to administer them and to make sure that they have access and authority to administer them without going through the court.
Exactly, and you can do this in many, many ways without having to sit across. You can do video conferencing, you can do this electronically, you can talk via telephone. What's the best way to reach you, Jennifer?
So if people need to reach us, the easiest way is to call our main office number, which is 417-520-7586. They can also find us on lawyers.com. They can find us on Facebook at Mo Estate Planning and also on the web at moestateplanning.com. So plenty of ways to reach out to us, and then we'll figure out how best to communicate.
Very good. Jennifer Triplett from Thomas Walters Law Group. Thanks. Stay safe.
You too.